Remember, leave your message at the sound of the shriek. No, please, don't!
Are you high? What? No, I'm not high. What?
You are high as a fucking kite!
Hey, I do understand. I am stoned. I am stoned!
I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
You don't know with Johnny Hopkins.
It was Johnny Hopkins, and they were blazing that shit up every day.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rant response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points. Have mercy on your soul.
Are you ready?
Hello, what'll it do? And welcome to another edition of the Hot Blocks. We're right here at the Mad Drunk Studios in the beautiful Covina, California, in the San Gabriel Valley. And what's up? It's your man Baker. I got my boy Alex the Spider-Man Blaze over here.
I'm on the music.
We got.
Let me know if you like it or not.
We got DJ Spider-Man on the ones and twos.
I wish
He's on the.
I wish I should have been a DJ. That would have been sick.
There,
that would have been
he's
sick.
on the wheels of steel.
Damn, the old school.
What would your DJ name be if you try to be a DJ?
DJ Detox Anonymous.
DJ Detox Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Detox
Anonymous. No, that wouldn't make sense. I have to wear a mask on like everybody else.
Wow, that should be dope though, Phil.
Sick ass mask.
Hell yeah.
Detox Anonymous. That is pretty crazy though, like how everybody, like there are some people out there that just like you never really see their face for a really long time.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people hide behind their content in YouTube and or like not hide behind the camera.
How do you hide behind content on YouTube?
No, sorry.
It's your
Hide
face.
behind the camera. Like
yeah.
They're literally just speaking and just showing whatever they show. Like that's what I watch though. So not everybody's like that, but there's a few people who show their face that I watch.
Show their face.
Yeah.
Show their faces.
Do you watch content?
I don't watch it. I don't watch anything.
On YouTube?
Nah.
You don't watch nothing? You don't have time, huh? That's why.
Yeah, I mean I don't really
working at work?
Yeah, working at work, kids, life, you know.
Yeah.
Just trying to do the deal. I don't know, man. I just
So you have no form of entertainment?
Yeah, surviving life, brother. What the fuck? The daily grind.
No.
Waking up and staying alive.
No, because
that's my entertainment.
You like memes? Don't you go on 9gag all the time?
Dude, honestly, no, I kind of stopped going on 9gag.
Yeah?
Dude, it kind of sucks, fool. Like, it got taken over by propaganda bots. And, like, you go on there, all it is shit about, like, China and Russia and Ukraine. Like, no more memes, fool. It's crazy. It's hard. Yeah,
It's not a, is it an American company? No, huh?
I don't know.
Or just, like, what's, like, behind it?
I'm sure it's China, dog. I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. But, who knows, dog? But, yeah, no, I mean, as far as...
You never did the research?
As far as...
into it? Like, where does this company come from?
Nah, dude.
Or how they were...
You know how I found it? Because the way I used to find memes back in the day is I would Google memes on Google and just fucking see what would pop up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it took me to the 9gag. And, man, dude.
You fell in love with it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
In the beginning of it? Like, or whenever you first
Yeah, because it was like all straight memes. And then I really got into it because once Shiba and the Doge took off, oh my God, they had so many fucking good memes, like to the moon, like $1.
That's when that shit was going to the moon.
Dude,
That shit was going to the moon.
me and my buddy, I'll never forget it. The Saturday before Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live, we were sitting at a
when
bar.
everybody should have fucking been selling.
Oh yeah,
Everybody should have been selling at that time.
bro. We were sitting at a bar on Friday, and we were watching it. Well, I remember when we started working, it was maybe at like 30 cents, and then by the time we had got to
30 cents?
Yeah.
No, fool.
Doge,
Oh, Doge, yeah.
yeah, Doge,
I think it said Shiba.
Shiba and Doge. You know, at the same times, but we're talking about the
Okay,
Doge
yeah,
because
yeah.
when Elon Musk went on fucking
Elon Musk was just talking about the Doge.
yeah. So we were sitting at the bar pounding drinks, and dude. Like when we left work, it was like at 30 cents. Like when we got to the bar, it was at like 40 cents. When we were like done with our ready to leave the bar, it was at like 50 cents.
Damn.
And we were like watching all like the TVs. They had Sports Center on and shit. They're like,
Yeah.
we were like, man, turn this shit off and throw on the Dogecoin, bro. Let's just
Yeah.
watch this shit go to the moon. You know what I mean?
Watch
It's
it go
like
to $1?
yeah.
Everybody thought it was going to $1?
What they thought, dog. It's like
That's just
everybody.
crazy.
No one really knows. You know what I mean?
No, it will never hit $1. You know what the fucking market cap would have to be? It would have to be like there would have to be like $900 billion invested in Dogecoin.
Invested in it. So
Not in a meme. I don't think no.
hey,
one's
so
gonna
market
fucking
cap
put a-
is the actual value of money that's invested in it at the current point. I don't know what market cap is. Is that what the technical term is?
Yeah. Well, fully diluted market cap is how much money it has, but like it includes leverage. So like if for people who are trading it on leverage, or it's weird because that coin is literally it's like so inflationary. Well,
Camera with the magic of editing, we're back into the hot block. I'm actually gonna have to go back and edit this one. There's a fucking.
That was a word from our sponsor.
There's a brutal fucking car accident outside. Fucking, I bolted.
Oh my god.
This guy's like making fun of me like I'm scared or some shit, but I'm scared because his truck is parked out in front.
You didn't hear it. You did not hear that shit though. I mean, you didn't hear it right. Like it didn't sound like a.
Hey, well, we're gonna be able to go back and see if the bikes picked it up.
I'm sure it did.
Oh, so it's
I'm sure it did, but it was.
this guy's like it's not that loud to be fucking.
You wouldn't know if I would have reacted differently, because I know what a car crash at where I work at all the time on that street. They always have car accidents, always at night. For some reason, I don't know what it is about that. Since I've been working there, it's only been like 2 months. I've seen 2 car accidents and a carjacking.
At your store?
Yeah.
Carjacking?
Well, I mean, the car accidents are right in front of the store, but
like the fool
carjacking was.
He came into the store after like, oh my god, this fool just jacked me.
No, it was crazy. He came in. He came in the middle of the night. It was like 3 in the morning, dog. Like 3:15 in the morning, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, he goes and grabs the coconut water, and he's like, oh well, how much is this one? Like, because there was 2 different kinds.
Yeah.
He's like, oh well, how much is this one? Like talking to me like that, like how much is this one? I was like, oh, this is difference in price and da da da. Oh well, he's like, I want to get hydrated before I start drinking, so.
What the fuck?
He wanted to have coconut water. And I was like, oh, that makes sense, whatever. So he's like, yeah. He did the coconut water, and then he started walking outside, and he ran back in.
Yeah.
All panic face. He's like an older Asian guy. He's like, call 911. Call 911.
Yeah.
Like, what? What happened? Call 911.
Tripping
what
hard.
happened? He's like, they stole my car. They stole my car.
No shit.
What do you mean they stole your car? He's like, yeah, they stole my car. He left the keys in the car, and the car running.
Dude,
and was
why
like,
do people do that?
And came in the store in the middle of the night, and somebody got in his car and bounced.
See, that's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know why anybody would ever do that.
And that was a Mercedes too.
Ooh.
Yep.
I walked past a car the other day who had their keys in the car, and I was just like, dude.
You guys never seen Baycar?
Well, hey, I would never. Not that I would do that, but I mean, people do.
You never know. Temptation.
Dude,
Temptation might get you.
wasn't there a guy that we went to high school with that got caught on
Was
bait car?
car, yeah. He was
Fucking
on bait car.
what was his name?
If I did, I wouldn't put his name out there like
Well, fucking, I gotta edit this shit anyway, so
that. You better edit that out.
yeah. Well, you guys didn't hear it anyway, so it's
Okay.
gonna be edited. But yeah,
No, yeah, yeah. hell
don't
yeah.
trip. The
I
two
wouldn't be
people
too
that watch
afraid.
this fucking YouTube are gonna fucking
Yeah, and then they
Just
found
get
it.
back to
They
him.
found it 2 days later in Blythe, California.
damn take that shit way out there. Huh?
Yeah, he was driving it.
How many miles did he put on it?
I don't know. He said that it came back and the cylinder was fucked up, so he had to take it to the mechanic. He took it to the mechanic, and the mechanic's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be $3,000 to fix."
Dude,
He's like, "It's not even worth it."
So I take it this guy's a regular, like he always comes in.
Oh yeah, since that happened, yeah, he always comes in. He buys.
Why would you go
he
back
buys
to the
Black and
same
Miles.
spot?
He buys Black and Miles all the time.
Oh no shit, Black and
Yeah.
Mild smoker. I don't like him. My
Yeah.
kind of guy. My kind of guy.
Dude, a lot of people smoke that. I don't know why.
They
What's
feel
up with Black
good.
and Miles? Yeah,
Yeah,
they must because everybody buys that shit.
I got it.
I don't know why.
Dude, I smoked Black and Miles for a good 2 years. No,
Yeah?
no, longer than that. 1 year. I would say
Are,
2 years.
How is
So-
that? Do you
2.5
inhale
years.
that or no? Because they have
I would.
it's a filter, right? Is
Well,
the
they
plastic
do have
tip?
the filter ones, but I have a thing where I don't like to smoke cigarettes, so I wouldn't like to smoke the filter tips. It felt too much like a cigarette.
So then, what are you smoking for then? If it's not a nicotine
to,
hit,
to me, it feels like it's a blunt. It feels like it's a fat blunt. You just fucking puff on like, and then you get a bomb wine one. Ooh,
yeah, we have those: the wine, sweet, casino, and then there's the regular ones.
see, I started off with the wine because the wine, you know, that
Yeah.
little flavor that tastes.
Everybody
good.
loves that one. The sweet
Yeah,
one
dude,
too. Everyone loves
nah,
the sweet
I
one.
can't do the sweet. But then at the end, I was just doing straight regulars, dog. Fucking- bro, I used to buy a fucking. I was smoking 3 a day, dog.
Dude, remember Chris? So that fool would smoke like the cheapest cigars you can get, and he would inhale that shit. Like he would literally smoke that shit and inhale that shit like a cigarette. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
The inside of his lungs looked like a fucking rhino's ass. Fucking just
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. That
hard
shit,
leather inside his fucking lungs. It's all supposed to be fucking.
It's brutal, dude. Like
Jesus
I always
Christ.
see him inhale it. Like he would hold it in too. I'm like, what the, why would you do that? The Black and Mild. Or
'Cause you
like
know, it's
the
like,
cheap cigars
it's
too.
like you're like, you just feel that little burn, dog. Like,
I guess, huh? It's like a little,
yeah,
it's a little, yeah, a little rip.
yeah, dog. Yeah, good shit. Good shit.
Yep. What's good?
So I want
what
to
do you
talk.
got for us today?
I wanted to talk about life, not life, life, but you know,
Oh, that's what this channel is supposed to be about: life and culture.
life and culture. We like to bounce around here and there, you know, different things,
There you
this and
go.
that.
What's up? You want to roll this other one?
Yeah, dog. If you could fucking
Yeah. I'm gonna show these people how to roll a blunt and talk on a podcast at the same time.
shit. If you here, but let me bring
Women
it.
who say that we're not multi. So, dude, the other day,
Yeah,
I was like trying to mess with this lady at work, and like I said, what did I say? I said, oh, because she changed her mind about like the soda or something like that.
yeah.
She had to change her
She
mind.
has
I was
second
like,
thoughts.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, so you changed your mind, huh? Like other girls? She's like, and then, and you could tell she kind of got like a little annoyed or whatever.
Yeah,
And then like,
very misogynistic
yeah,
comment to
I
make.
guess, huh? Yeah. And then she came back, or like I gave her her food. I was like, oh, your food's ready. She's like, yeah, but at least I could multitask. I was like, you thought?
Damn, bro.
She
so
thought
that
for like
shit
2 whole
fucking
minutes, like
ate
the
at
whole
her.
that was like eating her the whole time. She's like, yeah, but at least I can multitask. And I wanted to say like, yeah, I can multitask too. Like
What
I'm
the
not a
fuck?
fucking.
Well, she was
complete
probably
idiot, but-
watching you like work right there. Like, what the fuck is this guy
And
doing?
yeah, I had to multitask, dude. My job, I had to multitask. Like there is no easy shit. It's always
Service
multitasking.
industry, bro. The
I'm
service
doing-
industry is
doing a gang
fucking.
of shit. Yeah, I'm always
You
doing a
know,
gang
I
of
could
shit.
imagine.
But that's just like I like that. I like that being busy, running around. Like, it's cool sometimes. I like it to a point, but not all the time. Cause
Well, with that shit, it's like you have your rushes. You know what I mean? You have
Yeah,
like the
dude, it's
dinner
crazy.
rush. You have the fucking. You know.
Yeah.
Then you have your lulls. You have your time where you know you
yeah.
kick back, chill.
There are times like that. Yeah.
You gotta
It's cool.
you know take advantage of the little breaks you get. You know.
Yeah. Try to.
Hell yeah. So fucking so I was tripping out. I was listening to the fucking radio the other day, and this guy like me, luckily I haven't had to deal with death too much in my life, or people passing. But this guy, he had a cell phone, right? And he always had his buddy's number, and it had it forever, dog. So the guys had the same number forever, right? And fucking one day he fucking in the middle of the night, it's like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
He fucking gets a call from this number, and he looks up at his phone, and it's his dead homie's number calling him at 3:00 in the morning, fool.
What?
Like all creepy, fool. And he just said he's a really.
It was the exact number of his old homie.
Yeah. You know what? It's like
was calling him.
It's like, why would you go through the trouble?
But was his name
deleting?
still saved under it? So
Yeah.
it said his name.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that'd be some creepy shit.
That's some creepy fucking shit, right?
That would be creepy.
So, I guess my question is, would you pick it up?
I think my first reaction would be shocking, and then I'll have to be think about it for a second. I don't know. I'd probably let it go to voicemail. Actually, I don't think so. To be honest, I don't think I would. To be honest, that would be pretty crazy.
Because if you
Especially
do,
if,
how do you
the
go
homie
back
is,
to sleep after that? You know what I mean?
But then you answer it, and they're like, "Oh, wrong number."
Yeah. Well, it's like,
And it's really nothing.
someone, they reused the number, recycled
Yeah, exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But
But how did they get your number though? Unless
dude,
they had the same
that's
phone.
what they were fucking saying.
Unless they had the same phone.
Yeah, that's what the guy said. They're like, but how does that guy, whoever got that new number,
Yeah.
know to call you?
Yeah, exactly.
How does he know that shit? And the guy didn't think about that, and he was like, bro, you fucking totally.
Because you wouldn't even have the same
mind-fucking there
voicemail.
now.
Would you have the same voicemail? You have the same number? No, right? Because
No,
you set up your
you would-
voicemail.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
into a different
phone numbers
and
from the
then-
past.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
You'd be
So
going through it
you
and
wouldn't be able to
shit.
get it through a voicemail. It would only if he had the same phone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and how do
the
you get a
only
dead
way
man's
he-
phone? That's fucking.
Yeah.
You owe me some money, vato.
Unless they repossessed his phone. He had a.
But the dude
iPhone
had been dead for
14.
3 years. So that's it's
Damn.
old, back in the day. And it was the guy's brother. It wasn't some guy he knew from around the way.
Yeah.
It was somebody really, really close to him. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That's crazy shit. Yeah, I don't think I would probably let it go to voicemail just to see if it was somebody talks or says something.
Hey, send them. You know how you can reply with the text, hey, call me back later.
Hey, busy right now. Call me back later.
Chico, is this you? Nah, bro. Nah, we're calling you about the extended warranty on your car. It's 3 in the morning.
Dude, one of those people called me at 6 in the morning one time.
No,
or
shit.
maybe it was 7. It's probably 7. Yeah, 7 o'clock. And I was like, damn, these people start this early? 7 o'clock in the morning? They're already trying to hustle people, scam people?
Well, a lot of that shit's outsourced, right? It's
I think,
other
a
people.
lot of scammers in India.
Well, I don't think they're scammers. They're just.
I would say, because you don't watch content, but if you ever watch Scammer Payback,
Yeah.
that shit's crazy, fool. Because it's these two guys, and they're on YouTube, and literally he can take control over the scammers. I don't know if he fishes them or however he.
Or is it
gets
just
into their
set up and
computer.
it's fake?
He gets in their computer. No, but they're actually really trying to do good shit where they're trying to get people's money back that got scammed by
Oh, no
these certain
shit.
people. Yeah, because those scammers, they specifically go for older people.
Yeah.
Because they're
The older
more
generation.
gullible to fall for a scam
Bro,
like
you know,
that.
hey, you had a fucking $500 credit bill that you didn't pay.
Dude, I fucking laugh at that shit, bro. Even on the ones on the internet, I'm like, do people actually fall for this shit? And people actually fall for it. It's trippy. Because they always say that too.
Hey,
people actually do fall
it's
for
like
this shit.
it's like George Carlin said. George Carlin, he had a famous clip. He said imagine, he said there's 7 billion people in the world, right? He said well, you got to imagine. George Carlin?
Yeah, he just died a month ago.
No way. That fool's been gone for a while.
No, he just died. Literally just died, bro. George Carlin,
We're gonna have to
the
double.
pumpkin guy, right? I mean the watermelon guy.
No. No. You're thinking about Gallagher,
Oh,
number
I'm thinking
one.
about Gallagher.
And
yeah.
that fool had to die way long ago, fool.
Did he?
Maybe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I got those two mixed up.
Pretty much, George Carlin's whole thing was.
He's the one from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, right?
Yeah.
He's
You want to take a shot in the mouth for a couple.
You gotta know the rules of the road. The rules of the road. I'll never forget that shit. The rules of the road guy.
Oh yeah, George Carlin, dog.
Hell
Have you
yeah,
ever
dude.
seen his stand up?
Dude,
he was
I
like.
want to say yes, but then I would be lying, really, because I don't know.
Dude, he was like.
It's probably older stand-up.
He was like
He
super
has older
conspiracy
stand-up?
theory before that shit was even fucking cool, dog. Like
Before it was even a
calling
thing?
everybody out on that shit.
Before Jesse Ventura.
It's way back in the days, dog. Speaking some real shit, but pretty much his whole thing was it's 7 billion people on Earth. He's like thinking about the person that has the average, smarts level, the average intelligence level. Half of them are dumber than that. You know what I mean? So there are people that'll fall for shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gullible as fuck.
I know, but
Come on, dude. The whole
yeah.
dude. I used to talk to this guy, and he would be like, "Oh, I'm talking to this beautiful girl in Mexico. I'm about to fly her out. I keep sending her money. She's saying she's saving." I'm like, dude, that she's some dude in fucking, Arizona just fucking taking all your shit. Nah, man, nah. She sent me pictures, bro. Talk to her on the phone. I was like, fuck, well. And then,
I believe in computer love, but like I know people who like have started relationships from the internet, but like we do have a lot of shit out there where it's like, yeah, there's scam shit out there. Like too many people get catfish. Like that's crazy. The people who came up with those kind of scams, like those are probably some of the. I haven't done any research on it, but those are probably some of the best scams. Like before the TV show brought it out that people are getting scammed doing this, like sending pictures of a bomb hot girl and send me money for this and send me money for that, like you said.
Bro, the fucking Tinder swindler.
That's a dope. You saw that, huh?
No,
Mister, I don't watch content.
No, I didn't watch it. I heard about it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the talk of the town. That shit was actually a good documentary, though. Netflix did that shit good.
Netflix does have very good production and the way they put their movies and their shows together.
Yeah.
It's
It's captivating, right?
Yeah,
it sucks
they do
you
it
in,
really good.
and then you get sucked in, dude. And once you're in it, it's like that one. I didn't stop until I saw the whole thing. That was
Bulls
a good
pack,
one.
beers crack. Cheers, peoples.
Always.
Gracias.
Taco Tuesday. And some J. Cole.
Always. Call World.
But yeah, that was a really good documentary. I like that one. That was a good one. Everyone was talking about that one for a
Break
while.
it down. So you watched it. You know what's up? Tell me a little bit about it. Because I got the gist before,
What
but I
the
kind of
guy did?
forgot. Yeah.
What he did? Okay, the Tinders. Damn, that was so long ago.
Pretty much
What,
the guy.
what I remember, this is what I remember. I'm pretty sure I got it though. Basically, he was telling. I don't know if he already had a little bit of money, or he was telling these girls that he was rich, and he would show them like a private jet. Like, oh, I'm gonna fly you out. I'm gonna fly you out. I think he lived in Europe, somewhere in Europe. And then, long story short, basically, he would make these girls fall in love with him. They would fall in love with him, and then he would call them, like, "Oh, I have to go back. I got to go back to my business." Like,
Yeah.
he was
I gotta go
Mr.
hustle.
Big Boss Man, big businessman, like making millions and millions of dollars. He put on this facade, and then he would call them from Europe and be like, "Yeah, I got into it with
This
some
guy's
bad
got a
people."
gun on my head. He's going to fucking kill me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, technically not like that, but it was something of that, and like a little bit less
he
than
fucking
that. Like,
He video chats them with the fucking jumper cables around his nipples.
I don't know how he proved it. But I think he just went for like the most gullible women.
Yeah.
And he found them on Tinder, these women, and then he would he basically would tell them like, "Hey, send me $10,000. I swear I'll pay you back. Like, not pay you back, but I have the money. It won't let me. It won't go through my account. My account's frozen. They have all my accounts frozen.
They took out my Bitcoin.
I need 10,000 or whatever you can send me."
Yeah.
Which they were sending some big amounts. Some of the girls, I think, one was like 40,000. Another lost 40,000. And then he was just using these girls basically and telling them like he would call them and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, breaking down the whole situation. If I don't get this at this time.
If can you send me this money? Because if I don't get this money by then, they're gonna kill me or whatever. Like,
damn.
And then the women would tell him or send him the money.
Send him all that cash.
I don't know. However they did it, I don't know. He would just give them their bank account or like that. And it was multiple women too. It was like 6 or 7 women that ended up. Yeah, he ended up doing that too. So.
Well, like you said, people are gullible. People will do it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, if you're willing to go out there and like. A scammer's gonna scam, bro. That's what you want.
And the majority of the time,
you want to do that, you're gonna do it.
And the majority of the time, it's love. They get all wrapped up in love, right? It's like, oh, a lover, like, oh, come,
I guess that scam was based on love. Yeah, the woman was gullible and willing to do whatever she wanted because she thought the guy had money. Like he put on the facade that he had the money.
Yeah, he was a baller.
That he was a baller, yeah. He
gave him the
private jet, gave him the whole look of everything, the motel, the highest hotels, and the Ritz-Carlton and all that shit.
Well, probably has like 6 Instagram pictures on his shit.
Yeah, bro, and then he hustled them. They got hustled pretty much. He was a con artist, really.
Good times, though.
He was a good one too. It was a really good one. That's just crazy. Yeah, that is a good one.
Well, we need to come up with the next great hoax. How are we gonna hustle people out of some money?
Fuck no, I ain't hustling nobody out of nothing. I ain't trying to get caught up with that shit. So it's like fucking FTX, the collapse where all these celebrities are getting sued by the SEC because.
Hey, dude. Hey, I was watching
Steph Curry.
I was watching a basketball game earlier today, and they bought the naming rights for the floor, and they had a big ass FTX logo on the floor. I was like, "Hey, why do they still have that shit on there?" It's full.
Still haven't taken it off.
Yeah, they still haven't taken it off.
Because somebody's got to pay for it. FTX can't pay for it.
Well, no, but technically, if they like bought the naming rights, like it's already paid for, right? Like,
their assets are gone.
Hey, dog.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if they have the new naming rights, they bought it from FTX.
No, they had it already there. It was there.
Yeah, exactly. So FTX still owns it. They can't do anything with it until they find out what they're going to do with the assets of FTX. They got to find all that money.
They ain't finding no money, dog.
I know. That's crazy. Well, they got $456 million of Robinhood shares, which is crazy because I don't know why he would still be holding them. Because when Robinhood first came out, it was, how much was it when it first came out? I think it was $10 or $15.
Yeah.
I think it's way less than that. I think it went down a lot. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, you seen it.
Money off it or not? But
what was the one that FTX bought before it fucking went out? That they took everybody's money.
He basically what happened was Sam Bankman-Fried was doing some fucking degen shit. He was literally taking depositing in his own accounts and using it to leverage trade in the background, which in their terms of service clearly says that we will not use your funds for anything but holding your assets. Everything's fully reserved. That's why all the exchanges had to come out after and say and show all the reserves like, hey, we have enough to cover. You can. If everybody wanted to take out all their Ethereum at one time, we got enough to cover it. might take a little while, but yes, we have enough to cover it. Like fully reserved. Theirs wasn't fully backed. They were taking loans out from their FTX token.
Yeah.
Their native token, the one that you can use on their platform. They were taking loans, $500 million loans, $1 billion loans, and backing them up with that token. And then CZ was the one who brought it all down. Because he said he was one of our large holders. Because Binance literally is the biggest crypto exchange in the world.
I heard that Binance did it on purpose. They crashed them.
Well, yeah, that's our competitor. Where are all those people gonna go?
Well, I mean, but
they're gonna eventually get back into crypto, or
but
want
also
to start over.
I mean, if they know that some dirty shit's going down, it's better that they call them out on it. And because you want regulation, and you want shit to be stable. You don't want, because I mean they say that.
Well, we don't have any clarity but we still had this since 2000. Since I've been in crypto, dog, since 2015. There has been regulation, and 2017, that's what caused the bear market, was regulation. That's what it was. It was either, was all the FUD all the time, was China's going to ban crypto, and Bitcoin's dead, and the three things that would make the market go down, and then regulation. That's when the big crash happened, was like, I think we were all-time highs, I think was 20,000, went all the way back down to like 3,000 in the bear market.
Yeah.
Which was brutal. That was 2018, 19. But that was the best time to accumulate because everything was cheap.
It's just shot up like 200 million times after that.
Well, you know what's crazy though? Like, what I've been thinking about is like, what happened last year was an anomaly, I think. Because you got all this extra money that was printed and given away. $120 billion that our government was printing and giving away every month for 2 years. There was so much money in the economy. Everyone was getting stimulus checks. We were getting stimulus checks like what? Every month or a month out. I think there was 4 of them.
I made too much money to really get anything. And I never really got them.
There was like 4 of them though. For, and people were getting stimulus checks. There was so much money rolling in the economy. People were getting paid in unemployment, was paying like $2,000 every 2 weeks. Like the max, like there was like extra on that, and they were just, so much money was out there. Like that's what brought up the price of Bitcoin so high, that everyone was just had nowhere to put their money. They didn't want to put it in the bank because you're not making any money in the bank.
Yeah.
So where are you going to put it? You're going to put it in assets. And you see assets are, you hear everything. Oh, Bitcoin 20%, another 20% in a day. Went up another 20%, like, and then you'll have like a nice little comeback, or it'll stabilize, or like, boom, and then another good day, like.
No, yeah, it definitely did the tops, but then we seen the fucking
dude, 69K, bro. Come on, from literally $3,000 to 69K. What is that? It's
like 20,000, 20 times.
That's not 20x, bro. Yeah, actually, right. 3 times 20, 60.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah,
a little bit
so
less.
20x on that, and then you think about all the stable coins too. Fucking Cardano was 2 cents, bro. 2 cents.
Well, it's at 29.
Went all the way up to $3.18 or $3.10. From 2 cents to $3.10. How many X's is that? 300X.
It's a nice jump.
300X.
So how much did you cash out on it then, Doc?
Cash? There ain't no cashing out. Why you cash out? I'm trying to,
because it went back down to 30 cents. You have to take something out, fool.
Well, yeah.
There's no point.
You take profits, but you roll your profits into Bitcoin. That's what you do, because you want to accumulate Bitcoin. I'm trying to accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's my main reason. I'm trying to double my stack.
Honestly, it's like I said, and I've said this, I don't think I've said this on Hot Blocks before, but it's like I said, dog.
Taxes are brutal.
The future is fucking blockchain technology and crypto. But the coins that are going to be running the future, I don't think that they're out yet. They're like, we don't know them and we don't own them. And and the coins that are going to be the ones that are going to be used, I don't think we're going to be able to buy in on them like Bitcoin and this and that. Like they're going to come out and they're going to be like, this is what it is. Like the dollars, like that's what it is. It's not going to be like
USDC. That's going to be the digital dollar. You know what's crazy though? Like,
hey, but I was thinking
the digital dollar.
But hey, no, hey, hold on. Let me say a little point, because I was thinking like, okay, you know how everyone's churning out like, oh, they're printing all this money, they're printing all this money, they're printing all this money. What has anybody ever really thought it?
$4 trillion they printed.
But think about it. You have to print the money to be able to put it in the crypto, right? Because you just can't put it in. So you have to. It has to be real to be able to be transferred into crypto. It has to be a hard dollar that you can right. So that's what I've been thinking, is like maybe that is the transfer into crypto. Maybe that is the reason why they're printing all the money, is because it has to be in the world for it to exist, right? You just can't say like, okay, well, there's all this money now, so now let's make it all crypto.
Well, the government's not going to do it. The government's not buying it. They're just seizing it. They're seizing. Dude, the government, our U.S. government is one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin. And that's not from buying it. That's from seizing it. Just assets that they've recovered or that they have.
But what I'm saying, though, is if you want to pump a machine, if you want to feed a machine, crypto is the machine. It's fed on actual money. The only way to feed money into the machine is to print it.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
Well, it's to give more money to the people that are investing into it.
Well, I just try to look at the reason why they're printing all this money at a different way, because everyone's like, oh, well, it's because of this, it's because of that, and I try to like,
it's quantitative easing.
What's that?
It's quantitative easing.
Yeah.
That's when they turn the money printer on. You're a meme guy, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen the meme of Jerome Powell when he's going like this, and all the money's flying?
Nah.
And it's like the money printer.
Nah.
Thought you were a meme guy. Come on.
Trillion memes out there.
You never saw that?
No, but
okay. Basically, he's the chairman Fed. He's the chairman of the Fed, the Federal Reserve, which prints all our money. And
which
all
isn't part of the government at all. It's a individual.
It's
fucking
a private.
entity.
Yeah, it's owned. Yeah, owned by the Rothschilds, and they have control over it. So he's the chairman Fed, and he was printing money. Well, like I said, $120 billion was coming into the economy every single month for 2 years straight. So basically, what inflates our dollar and makes it less worthless is when they have so much money in the economy.
It doesn't make it less worthless.
Yeah, that's what inflation is. Inflation is
but
what we could buy for $1 20 years ago is not the same we could buy it for $1 today. Like, there's nothing you could buy for $1 now. Yes. I mean, there's a few things, but like, it's not like how we were.
I could buy air younger. For free. We're talking about,
and that's what inflation, especially these last 2 years, have gone up 8%. What they say is 8% every month, but really we've seen everything go up 20 or 30%.
It's just the cost of life. Period. It's just insane.
Gas went up to $6 a gallon.
But it went back down. It went back down though.
Yeah, it's about $4.50 a gallon right now. Probably average around here.
You're going.
Average around here.
I'm going.
Right now, I barely this last week started paying less than $4 a gallon.
I learned to go to the spots, but the $6 world made me readjust my thinking. Like, damn, it's like I will drive 2 more blocks to save 60 cents. You know what
60
I mean?
cents a gallon, though. 60 times whatever your gas tank is.
Oh yeah, well, if you think it's like 15 gallons, so 15 times 60.
Yeah,
we'll just say 50.
That's worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's worth it. Me too. I do the same thing because like yesterday I had to fill up, and I had to get a little bit of gas. I got a little bit of gas at $4.19, and I was like, I could go to the place by my house because they're way cheaper. But if it's like 20 cents, then it's only $2 savings for me, so it doesn't really make a difference. But if it's 40 cents, I think it's worth it to to stay home.
Well,
or
because
to go all the way
I
to
know
the
this
that
place.
like
I
to
know
go.
this place. It hovers it hovers between 360 and 375.
That's good.
Yeah. So
I paid $375 today.
So last time I was about to pull into like it said like 440, and I had to like not pull back out like fuck that.
440. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then I was pissed because I walked up. I was like, all right, man, here's a $50 bill, 50 on one. He's like, oh, only ATM right now. I was like, fuck, what the fuck? Cash ain't good, dog. Like, come on now.
Where do you go that a cash isn't good? That's crazy.
Well, you know, they always have that excuse like, oh, the register's changing. You know, it's that.
Oh, you're one of those guys. Goes in right at 9:45.
Well, no, not
When they have the
9:45. It's no, it's like 6.
Or
in the
right when
morning.
they're when they're changing shifts.
Yeah, it would always be like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I hated that shit.
it's like fuck. Well, okay. Well, I guess I gotta go to the liquor store first, go buy some shit. Come
Don't
back.
ever go to a gas station at 5:45, between 5:45 and 6 o'clock, between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, and that's it, and you'll be all right. Oh, and 1:45 to 2 o'clock.
Never ever go ever, dog. Pump the gas from
No.
your own oil fields in
People-
your backyard.
People don't care, dog. They show up anytime, anywhere, any place. That's the crazy thing about it. Is like I work with the public, so it's like they just show up whenever they want, and it's crazy watching the public. Like,
The public?
yeah, like anybody could walk in at any time.
Yeah, hell yeah, scary as
Got
fuck.
vagrants. Yeah, I know, dude. The other day, this guy scared the shit out of me, bro. He walked in. He's like, hold up. This is a hold up. Or said something like that, like,
Yeah,
put your hands up or some shit like that, bro. And I was like, I never really get nervous about anybody else. Like, most of the people that are there are pretty cool.
this fool shit his
it's a
pants, dog.
it's a nice area. It's a pretty good
This
area
fool
where I
straight
work
shit
at.
his pants.
But this guy, yeah, I actually, like, for a second, I don't know if I was too stoned or what it was, but yeah, this guy scared the shit out of me. And I was like, for a second, I actually, like, believed him. Like, oh shit, this was gonna rob the place right now. Whatever it was, I would just open the cash and just peace out. Like, I always ran that shit through my head too. Like, what if somebody comes in here with a gun and just starts shooting? Like,
Yeah.
I would try to, like, get out of the way, I guess. Try to dodge the bullet. I guess. Try to dodge a bullet. I don't know.
Fucking.
I don't know if I could dodge a bullet. Oh.
It's good, fool.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But I can dodge bullets, baby. Edit.
Technical
edit.
difficulties, dog. This is
We
how we
gotta
do it.
edit.
We're good.
Yep.
Nah, but
What else you got for us? We're just rambling on now, huh?
it was a good one though, fool. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What are we
hell yeah.
at? We're like 30 minutes, huh?
Fuck it, 45 minutes, dog.
Yeah?
Almost 50 minutes
What's-
in right now.
What happened? What's going on?
Nah, hey, it's not.
Hello?
It's not on. No, it's not. Hey, Alex, it has nothing to do with all that shit.
No, it's not that
Just
bad.
the headphones, fool. Everything's all good. This guy's headphone goes off for 2 seconds. He acts like it's the end of the world.
No, I think it's the. Sounds like this one. Oh, it's not the mic.
No,
It's not the mic.
I try to tell
Keeps
this,
going
I
off.
explain some of this guy 10 times. He's just.
Sorry.
No, you're good, fool.
Too stoned.
Nah, you're good.
Too stoned. Cheech and Chong.
Well, then I'm gonna talk about it, fool. Since it's the very we try to keep the show at an hour. Sometimes it goes over, sometimes it doesn't. But
It never goes over anymore.
uh,
We should do an hour and a half when we started, and he's like, "It's too long. I can't do an hour and a half." I want to do.
I
actually,
swear to
one,
fucking God,
one of
if
these
this
days,
guy-
I want to do a fucking 24-hour
if
show.
This fucking guy.
Tell me if you would
if
like
this
that
guy,
shit.
If
People,
this guy had a shot
shout out to
caller
us.
to every fucking time he lied, this guy
So-
would be dead in 2 seconds. Cause like just
no, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
you're like, dude, you were the one that complained about an hour and a half. Like, no, dude, we gotta be shorter. We gotta fucking.
No, I just wanted to have good content, like just get to the facts and. But no, we're chilling. It's a cool chill
Supposed
spot.
to fucking be jumping in the sesh, chilling, smoking some beers, drinking
Smoking
some
some beers?
bowls,
Smoking some beers and drinking some bowls.
smoking beers and drinking bowls, baby. That's how we
There
do
you
it on
go.
the blocks. Bowls packed, beers cracked.
That's what happens when you're dyslexic. Dyslexic got you the best of you.
Dyslexic to a crazy I think the most
craziest amount.
dyslexic I've ever said.
How do you do that at work? Like, how does that work at work? Like,
I'm actually really good with my numbers.
Are you?
Yeah, and you think I'm stoned? Like
Yeah.
I've amazed the
Can't do it when
I'm
you're
not.
stoned?
Hey, I've amazed the fuck out of people. Like, because then everybody knows like I'm a stone. I'm fucking high as fuck. And fucking,
I know. I hate when people are like, "Oh, stoners don't get anything done or anything or fucking
Bro,
lazy and all that shit." Like,
I'll pull a dimension out of my ass from like 2 weeks ago. They're like, "What was that again?" I'll be like, "Wasn't it like 13, 5, and 7/8 or some shit?" They'll be like, "What the fuck? How'd you do that?" So it's just
that's
some
just
shit
memory.
sticks. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's long-term memory though. Weed doesn't affect your long-term memory. It's your short-term.
Alexander the
It's like-
scientist,
it's like
Alexander
your-
the Great.
It's like, what'd you have for breakfast?
I didn't have breakfast. Oh, I had a bowl of Honey Smacks. What's up?
That's short-term.
You
That's
know,
what short-term memory is.
I'm kind of here.
See,
I'm
you're
kinda
good
there.
then.
Everything's kind of
See, you're
hazy.
not a stoner. What'd you have for breakfast on Saturday? Last Saturday.
I don't fucking know.
See, that's short term too.
But who cares? What does it matter?
I'm
Like,
just saying.
if I'm wasting my energy
obvious
on
of-
fucking remembering exactly what I eat all the time, you know?
I mean, you should. No, you don't need to count calories.
Fuck,
Not
fuck.
really, huh?
I mean, I should. You know, there's nothing wrong with trying to live healthy. You know, there's some people that some people take it over the top. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I always say, if you like people try to say bad things about addiction, but people don't realize that.
yeah, everybody become an addict.
But
Just like
everybody's an
me.
addict about something. Like some people are like fucking, health addicts. Some people are gym addicts. Everybody needs something that they obsess over. You know what I mean? You need to have a passion.
Isn't that the same as passion? I was gonna say, isn't that
Yeah.
passionate?
Yeah.
Being passionate about something.
But
passionate about
you could
crypto.
you can have an addiction to a point where it's unhealthy. That's where
Mm.
addiction turns bad. Is where it turns unhealthy, and it's like our homie who was addicted to working out, worked out all the time, and he had to have like 3 surgeries in 3 years because he was
Still
just
can't-
fucking destroying
No, but
his
that's
fucking body.
you know what his fault was. He lifted heavy. He was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna lift heavy my whole life. Like, the heavier you lift, the better you are." Which it does happen. Like, I can see it. Like when you're lifting heavy when you're trying to train for something. But Apple wasn't training for nothing. He was just like,
Hey, but
he
actually,
was so superficial that he was trying to try to lift more than he weighed. He made it a fact that he can lift more than he weighed, and maxed out at like double his weight of what he weighed, which
Well-
that is a good feat. But like, if you're not like lifting for something, like I always thought, like do more reps with smaller weights would be
because you're
better
trying to
for
get
you.
you're trying to get the cut.
That's cut,
You
right?
want the cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cutting.
Yeah, you want to be defined and toned.
I wish I had that. I never been in really good shape, but I think that's my next goal for this year, 2023, which we're starting off. It started off good for me so far. How's your 2023 treating you? Now that we're a week and a half in,
We're 10 days in.
10 days
We're
in.
officially 10 days in. Yeah, first week and a half almost. It's cool. I like it. I mean,
It's cool. I like it.
I mean, a lot of rain. Not working a
Oh,
lot,
I
but
know,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. What are you gonna do?
The rain has been brutal though, but you can't say we're in a drought anymore. I'm pretty sure after these last 2 to 3 weeks,
Nah.
if California still says we're in a freaking drought after all that rain, like they're just bullshitting about that
Well,
shit.
technically,
'cause-
I hear that the drought is 100% bullshit already. I heard you could drill into the ground and find water. I heard like there's
Anywhere you go, huh?
there's it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but who knows if it's gonna be clean water? What if it's
Dude,
sewer
we
water?
drink shit water, fool. That's literally what we drink. What comes out of our tap is shit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it does. It goes through the
No,
water
it's not.
treat. Yes, it does. It goes to the water treatment plant,
Nope.
and it gets treated, and it gets pumped back out into the fucking shit.
Nope.
Yeah, it does.
Nope. That is completely false, Chris. That is completely false, and well, let me tell you why. Because I still get it from.
Here we go. Facts. Let's get facts. Where's the music at, dog?
I don't know what happened.
Your, DJ, the
My
Wheels of
phone died?
Steel,
Did my phone die?
the Spider, the Alex Man Blaze. Alex, the Spider Man Blaze.
Lil Wayne? You like Lil Wayne?
Lil Weezy, I love Lil Wayne, dog.
Says an error occurred.
I'll tell you right now, Lil Wayne is very unappreciated, I think, as a musician.
He is, huh? But let me tell you why about this. So, I'll never forget this. This guy.
Turn it down a little bit.
You turned it down already.
It's as lowest as it goes without me turning it off.
Oh.
Fool always argue, fool. You turn it down.
No, I said
you turn it down.
I
I
thought
asked
it said you already did turn it down.
you
Is
turn
that
it
good?
down.
Is that good?
Still a little loud, but let's go.
Oh my god. There's no making you happy. You're like a little girl. So I was at a what do you call it? A water store. So I was at a water store.
Uh huh.
In the front, you know how you just, put a quarter in and then
Pumps it out.
pumps it out, right?
Yeah.
Went to the regular water store long time ago. Talking to this guy, came up. He was like, yeah, I don't know why you drink that. It's not regulated. So everything that comes out of our tap is regulated by the state. And the state regulations, it has to be passed by, it has to be certain filtration.
Yeah,
or
if
whatever
it
it
has,
is.
it could have so much lead in it. It could have so much fucking fluoride in
Yes,
it. All
exactly.
that shit.
Right. So it has to
Which
be
isn't
tested
healthy.
all the time, which is tested all the time. All the time, our water sources are tested by.
So what is the point of the water
companies of
treatment
that.
plant?
That's reclaimed water. That's the water that they learned how to use the water that we dispose of that's not safe for us to drink, to use it for the plants out there that are on the side of the freeway. Cheaper way to save more money on recycling water. Yeah, reclaimed water.
Interesting.
That's like if it has a purple sign and it says reclaimed water, don't drink it because that's shit water.
Yeah, drink that shit all the time. It's all
But
right.
what comes out of your tap is not shit water. It's actually state regulated, and it has to have a certain amount of whatever it is.
Well, one time
So he
I
said
read
if you
this
just
thing.
add like cucumbers in it, or add like a little flavor into it, or something, or like any kind of flavor into it, mint or anything like that. Like it's the same water, bro. You're drinking the same shit.
Tap water makes you
It
throw
could
up.
taste-
Call me a bitch.
But I'm saying it's state regulated. The stuff that you get in a bottle is not state regulated. There is no regulation at the company that says like you have to have this kind of standard of.
Dude, hey, I've been wanting to sue
Because
the
I think Arrowhead would be out of business because that's the
Arrowhead
fucking,
sauce tastes like
that's
shit.
disgusting, bro. I honestly I rather drink out of the toilet than drink that shit.
It's the mountain spring water, bro. What are you
It's
talking about?
disgusting. It's the most nastiest water you could think of, and it's the cheapest. So everybody tries to drink or bring that shit anywhere they go. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
they have Arrowhead. I'm not going. Fuck that.
can't fuck with that shit either, dog.
Nope.
I feel you.
What's your favorite kind of water? In a bottle. If you had to drink water out of a bottle, or
Call
what
me
you do,
crazy, kind of like, but Aquafina or Dasani.
There you go. Aquafina is my number one.
Dude, that shit's bomb. I don't
I'll
know
go
what it
Aquafina
is, but
number one. Yeah,
yeah, that shit's
that's my
fire.
number one.
It's funny, hey, because I remember I read it one time. It said water is H2O. It's supposed to be a tasteless, odorless liquid.
Right.
But you know when water tastes right and when it tastes wrong. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
That's true. Cause I hate drinking water. When it's cold, like cold water. When it's cold, you don't really think about it. Like in the
I love
like it's
cold water.
like how it's been
Freezing
running.
cold water.
Like when it's been raining though. Like, do you really think about drinking water? Not as more than you do when you're drink in the summer when it's hot.
Because you're hot.
And you're exactly. So you're trying to cool down. Your body's trying to cool down. You have to.
No, that's
you're sweating
dehydration.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sweating more, so you have to. So.
I just think that's the hydration levels. I don't think you.
But do you drink the same amount of water in the winter than you do
But
in
do
the
you
summer?
burn as much water in the winter? Probably not.
True.
You know.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You know. You gotta just
You don't
stay
sweat
hydrated.
as much. You
and
don't
it's like
sweat
they say,
as much.
you don't drink. You don't drink. The water you're drinking today isn't hydrating you today. The water you drink today hydrates you tomorrow. So that's why they always tell you at fucking work when it's super hot, like, oh, don't spend all night drinking beer when it's gonna be 115 tomorrow.
You'll be dehydrated.
You're gonna be fucking dead.
Start hydrating the night before. Yeah, I've heard
I remember I
that.
told myself, nah, I'm badass, fool. I drank a michelada and a tall can. The next day I went man down, full fucking
No way.
118.
You went man down?
Yeah.
Dang.
I pushed myself too hard, fool.
Pussy.
Everybody was like, you look fucked up, Chris. I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. Nah, but what
This
fucks,
was just pure red, huh?
yeah, but what
Especially
fuck,
because you're wet. and
what
you
fucks
turn-
me up though is I was like,
Like a tomato,
I was
cherry
nailing
tomato.
shit. I was nailing shit on the floor, so I would be nailing shit, and then when I would stand up,
So get all lightheaded, all lightheaded and shit.
and then I had my
Oh.
lead man. He was like, hurry the fuck up, vete way, andale cabrón, animo, like all day, fool. Hey, but the next day he was pushing me so hard, fool. He apologized to me the next day. He's like, damn, Chris. He's like,
I didn't know you were about to die right now.
hey, and I was 4 floors up on it, working on a deck, and I had to go down, and I had like all my bags on, and everyone's like, Chris, take your shit off, and I'm like, fuck you, get away from me, I'm fine.
So shaking about to have a fucking a heart attack and
Hey,
fucking.
I'm shaking, walking down a 20-foot ladder. Fucking, you know, in the middle, it gets all fucking bouncing.
The 20-footer though, those are pretty brutal. I've been on a 40-foot ladder. That shit's crazy. That shit fucking wobbles like so crazy.
Yeah, I remember that job. It was we were stripping the form, and we had to climb up. I had to go 30 feet up, and I had to fucking strip the wood off. And I remember there's this old guy
Fuck
named
that.
Bill who I was working with,
Yeah.
and I'll never
Like, hold the ladder. You
Nah,
got it.
nah.
Nah, I don't got it.
Nah, I'll never forget his face. They're like, "Hey, Bill, go up there and take that picking eye off, all the way up there."
That's what he said?
Yeah,
That was his reaction?
yeah.
Oh,
But he was
shit.
older already, dude. He was like, had to be like late
50?
40s, almost breaking
50?
50. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah, dude. Fucking
Well, those are the guys that are fearless. They just fucking don't give a fuck. They get up on that. All right, go up on that ladder. Da, 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 da,
no.
da.
Supposedly he was
Go to the top.
supposedly he was a union rep for a long time, and he got busted taking money. So
Oh, he's embezzling?
I don't know what happened.
Embezzlement?
I just heard. You know,
You got to go back to the tools?
hey, I always heard they always say, union men, gangsters in suits. You know what I mean? So pretty much that's what this is built on. But that's gonna do it for another edition of the Hot Blocks.
Damn, we're done already?
already, bro.
Fuck, here go another 2 hours.
Well, luckily I don't work tomorrow, so we will.
Let's roll. Do it.
Hell yeah. For Baker, Alex,
Did you say episode 41? This was episode 41, if
This
you don't
is
remember.
episode 41. We're bringing it in hot. Episode. Oh shit, bro.
What?
You know what the next episode is?
What? 42.
42.
Jackie Robinson.
420, bro. I always say if I was
On 420? You want to do it on 420?
well, what? So we're not gonna record another show for 4 months?
You want to wait till for 420 to do it on 420?
Nah, never. Hell yeah.
Hopefully we'll be at 420 shows by then.
we'd have to do at least
6 shows a
90 shows.
day.
90 shows a week for the next fucking however long we got.
4 months? I'm
Yeah.
down.
But
I'm down.
for Baker, Spider-Man Blaze, we're gone, baby. Deuces.